song for the broken-hearted. No silent prayer for the faith departed. I'm gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. FNK said I did it my way. I don't wanna live another life. It's my life. This is for ones who stood their ground. For Tony and Gina who never backed down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. You're lucky and unlucky, you have to make your own breaks. It's my life, and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. My heart is like an open highway. FNK said I did it my way. I don't wanna live another life. It's my life. It's my life, it's my life, my problem. It's my life, it's my life, my problem.
It's my life.
It's my life, my trouble. It's my life, it's my life, my problems. It's my life.
Man, I love this song. Fucking love this cover, man. I've been on a real Balkan ska kick lately. If you don't know what that is, boy, oh boy, you gotta get down in there and find out. Balkan ska fucking rips, man. Ruskaya got me hooked on that stuff, and then I just kind of went looking for all the different Balkan ska type punk rock music I could find, and boy, oh boy, did I find a lot. It's very popular. Pedro Aringa. How are you, buddy? Your name would make a good name for a luchador. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, I should have read the can. Ah, fuck. I just bought something different because I thought, you know when you just make a different call? I bought the new Coca-Cola Spiced. And as soon as I took my first sip, I knew it wasn't meant to be. We're going to try, though. I saw raspberry on the can. And if I had noticed that sooner, I wouldn't have bought this pop. I don't know, man. It's kind of weak. Anyways, how are you guys doing? My name is Tyler, and welcome to the Amp Sim Universe FREEWARE Fridays! Very excited about FREEWARE Fridays. And if you're not excited about freeware, then you can go and fuck yourself. Although, I will say up front that VTar Amps are not all free. They are not all free. And I'm not sure which ones are and are not free. I'm just going to be using, but they're all low cost. It doesn't matter. I mean, sometimes on FREEWARE Fridays, we're going to feature stuff that is might as well be free. Stuff that is so flagrantly cheap that it might as well be free. And in this case, the amps right here, Turmafrost, this thing is free. You can go and use this right now. You can go, I'm not sure, but no, Turmafrost is not free. Sorry. I can't remember which ones are free and which ones weren't. Sorry, that's my bad. Not fully. You love wrestling? I used to love wrestling, man. It's hard to like wrestling, though. I feel like you either you love wrestling or you don't. Up until about 2002 or so, 2002 is when I like just got right out of wrestling. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the fact that I came into adulthood. I still love watching luchadors. I still like. I'll say it out loud. I don't care. The WWE and the ladies wrestling has come a long way since I was a kid. Boy, oh boy, has it ever. When I was a kid, lady wrestlers, they just didn't look like that. And we, like later on, right when I stopped liking wrestling, there was like, they had Lita and they had Trish Stratus and stuff. But that was like the start of what's happening now, as opposed to like the end of what I was watching. Anyways, moving along. We've got a banger of literally a banger. Look at we've got a banger of a stream for you guys today. It's going to be fun. I'm going to have a good time. You're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time together. It's all featuring almost all freeware today, except for I think there's a low cost to some of the VTar amps. And like I said, low cost, Windows only, everybody, Windows only, as the way he currently creates his amp sims does not port over to Mac at this point in time. That's a real bummer though for Mac users, because you guys are missing out. If you guys ever just decide to put together a PC, these are some of the first Windows only stuff. Pardon me. Some of the first Windows only products you guys should jump into, along with AXP soft amp Windows only as well, and you guys should go jump into those also. And if you're in the chat, by the way, say hi. You're welcome to say hello. Let me know that you're here. Jump into what should be kind of a fun time. This is day 1 of 10 streams in a row. Yep, 10 days, 10 streams in a row. This is spring break up here. The spring break breakdown. And that's what we're going to be doing. I'm off work. I'm off my day job for about a week. So I'm going to be here with you guys each and every day. And by all means, you guys don't have to hang out with me every day. I realize that watching my boring ass for 2 hours in a day, every day for 10 days, that's a lot of time, folks. So don't necessarily have to give me all of your time. But I'm going to be putting it up daily as to what we're going to be doing daily. And hopefully you guys are going to be able to make it out. Now, we have a new release. This is from our good friends over at Wavemind. And you can check this bad boy out. This is from our good friends over at Wavemind, along with Resington. And if you don't know who Resington is, I mean, you're probably not watching guitar YouTubes. The guy's he's been doing it for a long time, and he's consistent. He works hard. He's consistent, and he just keeps on going no matter what. And he hasn't taken a break, I don't think. And he's, like I said, consistent. The guy keeps going, keeps putting out content, and I think this one is going to be a fun one for everyone. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm kind of bummed out now. Guys, I'm kind of bummed out that I don't have a regular Coke for the stream. Like, oh, sad face. Cry me a river. All right. The girl wrestlers do kick ass now. And I mean, I'm not going to say they're not fun to look at. Like, that's what they want, though. Not just in that way, but the colors, the outfits they have them in, and, everything, the way they have them presented is all very, very cool. It looks like you're watching a video game. It literally does. Looks like you're watching a fighting game. Hey, does anybody in the comments happen to know whether or not... I realize I'm on a little bit earlier today, but boy, this is going to be a slow one, I think. I think this is going to be a slow boy of a stream today. I hope not. But does anybody know if Ngannou and Joshua have fought yet? I think it's 428. I'm not sure if those two guys have fought yet. I sure would like to have watched that. Shit. Of course I'm going to pirate this stream. I'm not going to go and pay-per-view a boxing stream. Are you kidding? MMA streams, yes, I will pay for those. But boxing, I'm not going to... Those people don't need my money. I wouldn't even know where to start looking to buy a boxing pay-per-view. I don't want to do that. Go ahead, lock me up. All right. So we've got the shoeless drive today. This is what from what I understand. I don't know if this is common knowledge. I might be just dropping the ball here for Resington, but I do apologize. But I was told that this is based on a DoD 250 or something to that effect, modified, and so on and so forth. So, I mean, Wavemind, if you're not familiar, Wavemind is a newer company, and they're making big moves already. I like that. I like when companies come out and make big moves. First, the very first thing that they did, they've got this amazing amp suite RevF. That's a paid product. But we've also got, this is the Forte Boost based on the Fortin 22. Sorry, Fortin 33. Derp. It says right here. Obviously, it's not the 22. All right, we've got the X Drive. This is based on one of my very favorite overdrive pedals, the Maxon 808X. If you're not sure of what that sounds like versus the 808, it's just better, in my opinion. It doesn't have to be your opinion. Also, I've got the Neural Amp modeler loaded up as a pedal today if we need it. We've got the Sword, also free. You can get that from us and Audiority. This is the Amp Sim Universe, our very first and certainly not our last plugin. We are going to be coming out with a bunch of plugins over the next couple of years. We've got a bunch of them planned already with various developers, and could not be more excited about developing all of these fun little products, and we're going to be releasing free stuff for you guys on the reg. There's going to be some free stuff out there for you guys on behalf of us and various developers. Very excited to be able to offer those to you. And then, as mentioned, this is the shoeless drive from Wavemind and Resington. You guys can go check out that. If you're not already subscribed to Resington, make sure that you get over there and do that. The dude is a lot of fun to watch. He puts a lot of high energy into his demos, and his mixes sound good. So he's also got some stuff over on Tone Hunt if you're a fan of the Neural Amp Modeler, and go and check out his stuff over there as well. All right, so you can get this plugin at Wavemind on their website. Now we've got the banger. We've got the Jambi amp, and I think, wow, geez, that is busy. Just looking at that, I'm glad I'm not too baked just yet, because that's a lot to look at, isn't it now? All right, Tumor Frost. This is still my favorite amp from Vadim Vadim Tiranov, of course, is the main man over at VTar. I'm glad it does, dude, and it's gonna live in your chain even longer. Unfortunately, Luca has had a bit of a delay getting the presets into the next version, but as you guys can see here, there's only a handful in the release right now, but there's a ton that we're going to be dropping on you guys the second that Luca has the opportunity to put these into the Sword. All these presets are going to go in there, and they're all different. You're like, oh, how much overlap is there? Not a lot. You'd be surprised. You're going to be surprised how very little overlap there actually is across all of these presets, and you're going to have fun with all of them. And we can tell you how we made those in another option at some point, or sorry, another stream at some point. Now, for cabinets today, we've got free. Nadir. This is 100% free. Speaking of Ruskaya, oh boy, this is my very favorite song by this band. You can't not get stoked by this band. This song can't not stoke you up. Let's do it. Oh man, what I wouldn't give to see these guys live. If they ever do a North American tour, I am going to travel. Man, so stoked on Ruskaya. Jambi is free, yes. All right, going back this off now. Sweet. All right, so we've got Tumor Frost. That's me first. I'm also, for a guitar today, using my very much low budget, low cost RG. What I like to do on Freeware Fridays is I only use the lowest budget guitars that I have. Why? Because, I mean, we got to show you guys what it can do as a full low cost rig. To be honest, all the guitars here are fairly low cost instruments. I don't have a lot of instruments here that are worth a whole lot of money, apart from my Ibanez, but I got that in a beaten up state and for a very, very low price. So let's see what we got out of the blocks here. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit spicy. We're gonna need an IR. We also have a free cab suite, so we're gonna make sure we throw that on for a sec. That's a bit boomy and bassy. We're gonna hold up on that. And we're going to go and see if we can dial this in. Gotta make sure that my room verb is okay. I've got a room verb on, but I mean, it's not that big a deal, guys. It's just to kind of show you guys what's what. What have we got going on here? Why am I thunking? Interesting. I got to do a neck adjustment, folks. On the fly, neck adjustment. Here we go. For some reason, she's all tightened up. I'm curious as to why. All right. Let's see if that did it. My apologies, guys. All right. All right, we're in tune now. We're not in tune, but we're good to go. Sorry, guys. I was actually jamming on the guitar a little bit. I haven't played this guitar in about a week and a half. And I didn't realize that it needed a neck adjustment before the stream. So give me one quick second, and then we'll get right back to it. And then we'll set our level up and everything else. Apologies, guys. Apologies. So I see a few folks out there. If you're out there, reach out, say hi. My name is Tyler. This is the MCM Universe. It's Freeware Fridays, guys. I'm excited to be here with you guys, showcasing the best in freeware. That's a lot of level. Let's back that down a little bit. So that's with the free cabinet suite. I also have this right here. We can just smash up. You know, I want to just make sure that we're getting a good tone that I want. So I'm going to go with an impulse response I'm very familiar with. Okay, we're just going to work with our cap section for here. So that sounds pretty good already. Now we just have to make sure we're on the right channel here. Channel 1. Channel 2. It's been a while since I've used this plugin. Okay. That was pretty good so far. Actually, we'll bring the lows down a bit. Yeah, it depends on the RG though. Depending on the RG. This particular RG. Now, the reason I say that RGs are super, super cheap. This particular guitar, I got this guitar for a song and a dance. It was under $100. I think it was like $70 or $80, something to that effect. And it was, I just needed to put some pickups in it, and I did a little bit of work to it, and then it ended up being a pretty nice guitar to play. But all in all, I think this guitar only cost me about $125, $150 maybe. Okay, now where is the channel selection on this one? Channel 1 or channel 2? So, I see now. Okay. So it sounds pretty good. If you've never tried it before, you really got to try out the VTar stuff. He's got some really fun stuff to use. Like I said, though, it's a bit of a different bag. It's just a bit of a different thing that you're getting. You're getting something that's a little bit more raw, a little bit more kind of just, like I said, it's like a one-man operation over there, as a lot of companies really are. And you get a lot of very original creations. Vadim does things his own way. It's very different. But yeah. Very, 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 very quality stuff. And like I said, he's got a very unique mind when it comes to a lot of this stuff. This is the banger. It's got some low ends there. Okay, so we're on the drive channel, and we're going to get this thing set up as well. Now we're going to start using a boost here in a minute or so, but for now, I'm just going to kind of toy around with things and see where we are, kind of what we get up to. Sounds pretty good so far. The low end response is kind of strange. A little bit strange. But it is what it is. I'm going to wheel the depth back a little bit on this. That sounds terrific, actually. Ooh, yeah. Get the gain up a bit. That got grind. Oh, yeah. Now we're in the money. We're in the money. If you're just joining us, hello again. My name is Tyler, and welcome to the AmpSim universe. And we are just checking out Freeware Fridays today. And Freeware Fridays, like, I'm not saying all of this stuff is freeware, though, because not all VTar amps are freeware. But, again, very low cost, low price stuff that will impress you, I'm sure, if you give it a shot. Now, let's start out with our first drive pedal of the day. Let's try out Shoeless. I kind of wanted to try out Shoeless. You know what? I'm not going to try out Shoeless just yet because I want to try out Shoeless on the L12X so that I know exactly what I'm getting from the pedal and not just the amp. So I'm going to wait on that. Let's try the Sword first. And then we're going to go with the X1. I think I'm going to boost this up a little bit here. Now, the reason that I feel like our Ibanez RGs are basically like, they're not the freeware of guitar, but these things, if you look on your used marketplace, I have found RGs for as little as $60. $60. I've seen them so cheap. They're going up in price because I think people are finally starting to realize that these are nice guitars that are only a couple modifications away from being like really, really high quality, playing and sounding like high quality instruments. Sounds good to me. So far, so good with the banger. It's kind of a whoomp. Sounds pretty good. Sounds good indeed. It's fun to play. There's a guy walking through my neighborhood with his camera on one of those sticks, talking to himself. I wonder if he's making a YouTube video for like one of those, like, I'm in the worst neighborhood. True story. My community is kind of known to be, it was actually for a long time the murder capital per capita of Canada. And yeah, a pretty interesting fact. So there's actually videos on YouTube. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly where I live, but there are videos on YouTube right now of people walking through the worst neighborhoods in my city. And I actually live in one of those worst neighborhoods, although it is quite not nearly as bad as some of the other areas of this city. But it's just really, really funny when you walk, I'm seeing somebody doing that. He could not. Maybe they're not making a video. Hey, there's a siren now. Oh, is it coming right down? Nice. It's right there. See, I told you guys I live in a fucking interesting neighborhood. If only I could probably start a YouTube channel just telling stories of shit I've seen in this neighborhood over the last 11 years, 12 years. I actually kind of like this better than I like a lot of the other amps. Yeah. I'm getting a bit of a buzz on that fret, and the mic is picking it up a bit. I've really got to watch my compression settings. Blah 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 blah. There, that's not so bad. We'll fix it later. I'm really trying my best here, guys, with the audio, but when I listen to it back, sometimes I can hear just this something I don't like about the mic, and I'm just trying my best to kind of work on it for you guys to make sure it sounds great. All right, let's try Jambi. And let's turn off the sword, though. That's pretty good. Solid. Solid indeed. I don't know that I need... Wait. Samuel in the house. We are going to be finding out in this stream. Unfortunately, my other little guy, Brightmere, he is at the vet. We are picking him up today. Unfortunately, the little guy he has pancreatitis, and this is our second bout with this. In last time he had it was quite some time back though, and he is. It's going to cost us about $2,000, guys. So we're very excited to get him home to see. Hope he recovers. I'll let you guys know. Pedro, thanks for keeping up the chat today. I do appreciate it. And everyone else out there, please do say hi if you feel like it. If you don't, that's cool. Just watch along. We don't mind it at all. Although we do like it when people just say hello and let us know that they're there. If you have any freeware requests, as always, I am here to grant those requests. You just let me know and we will check them out. This is 100% free, so we're going to get rid of Banger. We're going to get rid of Banger and Tumor Frost, and we're just going to hang out with Jambi for a bit here. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of... Turn on that room verb again. Yep, this thing sounds pretty good. Although I'm going to be honest with you guys, this one, I may choose to just give this one away at some point. Because I am running out of room. And eventually I'm going to want to upgrade at least one of the instruments around here. This would probably be the one out the door. But you know what? I don't know. I don't know about that either because, man, it plays so nice, even for a guitar that's low cost. Let's try out the shoeless drive with Jambi. I actually don't. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking yeah. Right on. I'm going to try this with the V. I am going to get the L12X out, though. Because this is kind of like my gold standard for trying everything. Because I know what it's exactly what it's giving me. And I love how it responds to pedals. And so we're just going to kind of get into that. Let me dial it in real fast. And then we'll get into it. Okay. Now, let's see what this is going to give me. I think there's a glitch with the pedal right now. There's just a small bug where it automatically resizes to the original size, even if you make it bigger. When you switch away from it and go back to it, it's in regular size. And that I've been told that it's already been relayed to the developer over at Wavemind, and he is going to do his best to get that fixed up for, I guess, probably pretty soon. Nice guy, great developer, Wavemind. If you haven't checked out their freeware yet, get over there ASAP and check out the freeware they have available. They have a cab section that's very bright. It's like the brightest cab section ever. It's just 57s, and it's a big-ass rectifier cab, and it sounds great. Don't get me wrong. It sounds very solid, but it's just very bright, okay? Okay. Wish there was a tone control here. I think that's it though, right? Just the mod there, the bright, kind of like a bright switch. Cool. So essentially, I mean, I get what they're doing with this, and it's cool. I like it. I'm going to have to keep messing with it, obviously, to see where we're at with it. It's got a real nice, like, big... It adds, like, a nice, big, beefy extra bit to it, which I really enjoy. All right, so we're continuing to go through some freeware. As always, we're here every single Friday, no matter what. We are here every Friday, talking about freeware, just shooting the shit, talking about gear. I was on a bit early today, for anybody who's curious. Pedro and I have been having our own conversation here. So if you are in the chat, do me a favor, say hi. It's Friday. Let me know. Do you have a beer in your hand? Are you still at work? Are you basically ready for bed because of the time zone you're in? Like, let me know where you're at in the world. I try to schedule these so that everybody has a chance to see a little bit, right? That's a beefy low end. I got to take care of that. Hold up. Let's take care of this, the low end on this a little bit. Let's crank that up. I need to raise that pickup. All right, hold up, guys. Sorry about this. I just haven't done a lot of playing on this guitar, so I have to do a bit of tweaking to it. Sounds a bit better. Okay. Now, we need a pedal. Let's get this, let's try the X Drive. Just for a minute. As you'll know, there's oversampling on everything. I'm not going to get too crazy with that. So that sounds pretty good with that. That was almost shrill there for a second. Yowza. That's what I don't understand. There's like, let's be honest, there's a lot of gent tones that are just so heavy on the mids that I find like you must be doing some post to just strip some of that out because it's just so harsh in the mids. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, let's turn some of that up. Yeah, right on. So I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's the start of, let me know if are you on the break as well? Are you guys on a break? Are your kids on a break? What are you guys up to over the next week? I am going to be here on live stream a whole bunch in the next little while, just trying to kind of hum along some content and also creating, finally. We'll be posting some of our pre-recorded reviews and stuff like that. Just single plugins, 10 to 20 minutes tops. Just a quick rip through the plugin, some riffage. A little bit of a 45-second mix that I did up with the plugin, and we're working on a whole bunch of those. What else are we doing here? We are working on NAM profiles. We are working on yet another plugin. I cannot wait to share it. It's going to be free, and you guys will see it right here for the first time on a Freeware Friday. I guarantee it. And it's going to be one of those things that's going to fall right out of the sky, and everyone, I hope, will enjoy it. It's similar to some stuff that's already out there, but we feel that it's got more of a smooth, user-friendly convenience to it, and while also giving it a bit of a different look than what you might be used to. So that's all I can say on it so far, and I hope you guys are going to dig it. The mids to the left are for lead. More. Yeah. Right on. Hello to everyone out there in Chatland. My name is Tyler, and we're here on the AmpSim Universe. We're going to be here tomorrow as well. We have Ron from Loudstack and Ugertone, as well as Gilherme Miranda from Entombed AD, and a bunch of other incredible artists, Dieth, and a bunch of other artists, bands that he's been with over the last while. The guy's incredible. They just released a NAM pack, a signature NAM pack, and it is awesome. We're going to be going over that. I would actually like to be doing that right now, but I promised I would wait till tomorrow during the stream. So they'll be answering questions in the chat almost every weekend for the next little bit. We've actually got a little interviews type thing where I'll be here as usual, and then somebody from somewhere or some developer or someone will be in the chat answering questions, and we hope to upscale that as we go. So far, the format's going well, and everybody seems to have some fun with it. So hopefully you guys will join us tomorrow. And welcome Ron and Gilherme over to over here to the Amp Sim universe. We're gonna have fun with that. Currently, I am jamming on Jambi, and this is a VTar amp. This is free. Hey man, how's it going? Holy shit, Vadim tearing off himself. That's right, awesome. Good to see you, old friend. How the hell are you? Nice to see Vadim in our little chat room here. It's great to see you, my friend. For those of you that aren't aware, once upon a time, myself and Vadim, we did a little series of amp sims together, and we called them the Honest Amp Sim Reviews Starter Pack. And I think there was 5 or 6 of them. One was based on a pig nose. I think they still exist on his website. Vadim, can you confirm or deny that those things still exist somewhere? Can people still download those? Because they still fucking rip. Yeah, right on. It's nice to have Vadim with us today. We are just chilling out, hanging out. And now, if you have any questions for Vadim, he'd probably be willing to answer. And so far, right now, we've gone over a couple of his offerings. And this is this right here is the Jambi. I'm a big fan of this one for sure. This one is free. Nice. Super stoked. Man, it was so nice to see you, Vadim. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time. Vadim and I used to talk quite often, but then sort of life just takes people on different roads for a while, and then they eventually find their way back together if they're meant to. And I'm glad that Vadim has joined us today to say hello. That's killer. All right, now we can start messing around with some free impulse responses, namely the packs that we're about to give away. We are about to give away a few different packs, and I can tell you guys a bit of an interesting story that goes along with these packs. This is the Heavy AF pack that we're kind of going to be going over right now. I'm just going to be blending some stuff and testing some stuff out as we go through the stream. Now, once upon a time, a close friend of mine, he wanted to start an IR business, and he did a lot of work and spent a lot of money and went and bought a lot of mics and spent a lot of time on recording, or rather shooting, a number of really nice cabinets. Those files ended up with me because after a while it was just one of those things where COVID kind of killed the vibe. And eventually, during COVID, he also had some kids and decided he didn't want to make a go of the IR business and just didn't have time, didn't want to keep going, didn't want to finish the packs he'd already started. So he basically told me, you can take these files, do whatever the hell you want with them. And I'm going to be mixing and blending some of them together and trying to make some fun packs to give out to each and every one of you. All right, so we need some more low end with that one. And I'm just going to be trying some of these blends out today. So again, I'm not saying anything here is going to reinvent the wheel, but some of it, free's free, guys. This is the Bearded Ego pack. I just want to find something I really like, go through it. Nope, not really gonna find the vibe there. No. See, I don't really want to do a whole lot of trying things out here either. Yeah, anyways, you guys will be seeing those packs in a bit. They need a little bit more refining and working with them and kind of picking and choosing some of the files and some of the stuff that maybe it doesn't fit quite as well as it should. In any event, it's great. We can be, in the meantime, we're going to use some other free stuff that I've got kicking around. And one of those things is God's Cab. If you've never used God's Cab, it's wonderful. It's this fantastic cabinet that you can get from Wilkinson Audio, and it is 100% free. Now, typically, typically I like to work with blends or mixes, but back in those days, it didn't really exist. So if you want blends with God's Cap, you can go and buy Libra or something to that effect, and you can just make some of your own and kind of go with it from there. All right, I'm going to see what we got here. That's fantastic. Okay, that's much better. Jambi is now sounding pretty damn good. I'm going to put a gate. I'm going to put a gate on this channel on my vocals so that you can't hear. I'm going to set it just so hopefully that none of the guitar pokes through. So next time we'll hopefully have a gate on this setup so that, you guys aren't hearing the bleed over. Things are always going to be a bit of an experiment in the start of anybody's social media stuff, right? Am I right? Or am I wrong? Now it's a tone I'm really digging, so let's go back over to Shoeless. So right there, it's like is it MDS? I like it with that switch on, but I would just love to just dial back what it's doing just a tiny bit. But then again, I can also go to Jambi and take back my mids because I'm noticing that there's a bit of a mid punch going on up here. Yeah, superb. Mop, mop. Mop, mop, mop. Mop, 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 mop. Yeah, you got it. Oh man, this guitar is feeling good now. It wasn't feeling right when I first picked it up, but now I'm starting to really lean into it a bit. I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling great as well. If all I'm seeing is Pedro and I'm seeing six people, and nobody is talking. Why nobody talking? This is going to be a fun FREEWARE Friday. I am going to be taking a 2-minute break in about 5 minutes or so. As we usually like to take a break at about the hour point, and we've been on here for almost an hour now, as I did come on a bit early for everyone, just so everybody is aware. You didn't miss a lot here. Yeah, so if you're looking for that extra genty McGent, that in-your-face mid shot in the junk, click this switch up here. If you don't want that, well, then I think what you're probably going to end up doing is let me turn that off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Jambi here, and I'm going to bring my top end up a bit. I like it with it better. I like it better with it on and the amp at kind of, relaxed settings, we'll call it. I'd rather let the pedal do the work than try to do it with the amp in this case. That sounds nice. It sounds nice. There's a nice cut there. There's a really nice kind of modern, genty, deathcore type sound. Like, you guys know better than I do. And if I wanted to set the gate, I could get that nice and clampy, probably. Yeah, it sounds nice. And you can get it to do exactly as it was meant to do. I really enjoy it. I think you guys will too. It's 100% free. You can go get it right now from Wavemind. This is a collaboration with Mr. Resington himself. Terrific YouTuber. Hardworking guy. Loves his metal, loves his chugs. And he's got some solid rock faces. You guys know what I mean by rock faces. He likes to rock out a bit, so it's pretty sweet. Bo, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you being here. No worries about what you got going on, buddy. Everybody's got things going on. So at this point, we are going to say goodbye to our shoeless drive. Say goodbye. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. You guys enjoyed it, hopefully. And we're going to move along, and we are going to check out the X Drive pedal. This is 100% free as well, and you can get it right now from Wavemind. Super solid sounding overdrive pedal. And it's not going to be quite as aggressive as the shoeless, but it'll get you there. All right. There you go. You got the on, you got the off. And that's pretty aggressive. It's not quite in the area of like the shoeless drive. What is it? Sorry, no, the shoeless. It's not quite there, but it's still going to be very. That 808X is a very modern sounding overdrive. Not overdrive, screamer, whatever you want to call it, boost, and it's a solid boost pedal too, so get in there. So yeah, we're going over VTar amps, some of the stuff from VTar. That stuff's going to start turning up in our, now that I have my hands on this stuff again. Thanks so much, by the way, to Vadim for sending it over. It's great. And yes, I'm listening to Balkan ska in the background. Just been on a huge Balkan ska kick lately, so you're going to be hearing a fair bit of on the stream. It is what it is, guys. I mean, we just, as long as it's guitar-centric music, it can be in the stream, on the stream playlist. And as far as I can hear, Balkan ska is very much. And if you think ska, by the way, is easy to play, I would love to just hand you a Strat or a Telly and have you just try to do it, because man, like, I played in a ska band when I was younger for a while, and it was a lot of fun, but you wouldn't expect it to be a tougher genre to play as on guitar, but it can be. Yeah, Jambi amp, superb. I love using it with, I mean, a number of different things, and it still gives me the ability to build the old school signal chain. And that's what I love about VTar, is because, I mean, he could probably go and put an IR section in here, but I like that he's still just doing heads. I like when people just do the amp. It's okay. We don't need anything else. You, me, nobody really needs a suite. You can build your own. We can all build our own suite right inside of our DAW, and it doesn't take much to do it. You just have to accumulate a few things and then build your own little suite right inside your DAW, and it works out for everybody. So I think you should. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. But what is Vadim's newest freeware amp? Guys, tell me, because I probably have it in the store here. Not the store, but like the storage. And yeah, and I'll get into it. You let me know which one I'm looking at, and I'll get into that. But I'm also going to be trying out, and I'm always putting some miles on the Audio L12X. And there's a lot of different, as you guys are aware, there's just so much. There's so much you can go out there and get for free right now. If you don't have your finger on the freeware pulse, we're going to help you find it each and every Friday possible. We're going to try to help you guys find the best in freeware that we can. And we've got some pretty good stuff in the chain today, as mentioned before. We've got the Forte Boost from Wavemind. We've got the X Drive from Wavemind. We've got the Neural Amp Modeler, which I'm using as a pedal today. I may use as a pedal today. And we've got the Sword. Of course, this is our plugin that I mentioned earlier. We've got a lot of nice free stuff already in here. Jambi's here. L12X. Free loader here. We've got free delay. This is the analog rack delay from Nembrini Audio. 100% free. And this is parked in my chain all the time, not because it's free, not only because it's free, but because it's amazing. And it dials in 3 seconds. 3 seconds, and you're dialed in and you're ready to go. Also, my Room Verb is free as well. It is free, but please upgrade if you can and make this disappear. I guess I probably should do that. It's not a high-priced plugin, and I do use it a lot. And if you guys have those options where you find yourself using a piece of freeware that could be upgraded, and you find yourself using it a ton, guys, just grab it. Grab that shit. Grab it. I hope you guys are having a great time, a great start to your weekend. I know I am. I know I'm having a great start to my weekend, hanging out, just awaiting the return of a sick cat. Jump. Let's go find out, guys. No, it's under VTar. That's right. VTar. I don't. Wait. I thought I did have it, though. Jumpy. No. Isn't it Jumpy? No, I don't have it. Jump. No, I don't have it yet. I guess I didn't install everything I have. You guys are looking at what I have here. Banger, Blades, Jambi, Mega Fuzzy, Modern SH, Red Tone, Slow Runner, Termless. Is it Termless? Yeah, is that what that says? Termless? My eyes are terrible. I'm old. Leave me alone. I'm not wearing the glasses today. Oh, fail. And the Tour Frost, my glasses are over there. The crazy glasses didn't make it today. That's a bummer. I'm a bit slow today. Gosh. Not entirely sure what the most recent stuff is from VTar. Okay. I will find out myself. I'll speak to the man himself, and so the next time I am a little bit more finely organized with the freeware. At this point, I am going to be taking my 2-minute break. And when I come back, I hope I can stoke some people up. You guys, let me know in the chat, second half, what do you guys want to see? Which plugins do you want to see? I'm coming back with a different guitar as well. And what do you guys want to see? Which freeware plugins do you think that I haven't heard of? Let's try me. And if I don't have it installed, I'll go get it for next week. All right? If there's something, and don't tell me, what is that? The Bratwurst. Don't tell me the Bratwurst fuzz, because every time I try to install it, it basically tells me, it blocks it. It tells me I'm not allowed to install it for whatever reason. It's the only plugin that has done that with my new machine. So I'm going to listen to my machine on that case and just not install it. I'm not sure why it's telling me that. I'll look into it further. Otherwise, let me know in the comments while I'm gone, or in general at any point in any Freeware Friday, if there's anything free you'd like my opinion on, our opinion on as a team, as we always have staffers that are in the chat to answer your questions as well if I miss them. And you let me know if there's something you want our opinion on, my opinion on, you want to see me use it. and get my opinion, or, you know, see me build a chain with something, let me know in the chat. I'm always up for new freeware. Always, 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 always. And you guys should be too. Anytime you hear out there's something for free, you should be downloading it, you should be installing it, and you should be trying it to see what it's worth to you. Because if it's free and it fucking rocks and it covers some ground that maybe you are about to cover with a paid plugin, I cannot tell you guys how many dollars I've saved because of freeware. There's so many things that I haven't had to buy, and a lot of little, even just small things that I just haven't had to purchase because there's free or onboard in-DAW options. Okay, so I'm going to be back. Vadim! Perfect. Vadim, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I'm going to have to connect with you on that. I sent you an email recently just because I had actually thought there was some sort of newer tumor frost that I was missing out on, and I wanted to make sure that I was fully up to date for today. So far, man, the banger is legitimate. The banger is probably my favorite VTar that I've tried out of all of them. I really enjoy the blades. I like the red tone. The tumor frost is pretty awesome, but I think it almost has too many options for me. I think that I just prefer something a little more stripped down. So, guys, if you want my opinion, Jambi is one of the best free amps out there. One of the best free. You just have to know how to build a signal chain. It's not hard. You're going to need a cabinet and probably a pedal, and it's not hard to build on your own. Vadim, no. The pleasure is all ours, my friend. I'm going to be back in 2 minutes exactly, or less. Maybe give or take 30 seconds, guys. Just allow me to take one quick bathroom break, and I will be back in just a couple of minutes, and we will finalize this stream. We'll probably going to go for another hour, find out what else we can, dig up for great tones, dig up another guitar, and have some fun. I hope you guys will stay here with me. Thank you so much for joining me thus far, and I will see you guys in about 2 minutes. What's going on, guys? How are you? I hope that... Oh, we lost some people. Oh, no! They couldn't handle the truth. No, I'm just kidding. That's cool. People are going to dip in and out. I don't mind. Thank you for sticking around for the second half of Freeware Fridays. I could not be more excited to be here. My name is Tyler, and I am, I guess your host. Will call me the spokesperson for the Amp Sim universe, as we are we're getting bigger too. I'd like to formally welcome Philippe Priss, longtime friend, Hazard Group Elite. And he's going to be joining us, and he is an expert on NAM, and he's an expert on all kinds of other things. He's very experienced plugin user. Philippe has done it all, and he's been around and done some stuff and seen some things which we really like here. And we really love having another really big amp sim like guitar and bass software like Mind here on the team, because it only really helps us get better and better at bringing the best content and the most information we can to you guys out there. So we really appreciate you guys being here. And we're going to be kind of just chugging our way through some great stuff. Still chugging on Jambi. Still chugging on that one. I may actually... Hold on. Let's go get Red Tone. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I thought that was about to make a really loud sound and just nuke you guys. I thought it was going to nuke you. I actually really thought you guys were about to get nuked. But it didn't happen. Oh, God. Hey, what's going on, Chris? How are you? Chris, I got a question for you. Do you sleep? Do you have a clone? Because, man, I've talked to you at some odd times in the day, and I just question as to when you actually have time to shut your eyes, or if that ever takes place. Chris from Wavemind, everybody, welcome to the stream. It's pretty rad. Chris will be here with us next weekend for a Wavemind specific Ask Him Anything kind of stream. So he's going to be here with us just checking out some Wavemind stuff, and we're going to go hopefully have some sort of announcement for you guys at that point. We're going to be doing some giveaways. He's going to be, like I said, answering questions about his products, and you guys will be able to check that out next Saturday. Not this coming, but next Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to have him drop in. Currently, we are using his Wavemind X-Drive pedal along with the VTar Amps Jambi. And man, this is a giant freeware chain, isn't it? And the Wilkinson Audio God's Cab in the freeloader. This is probably one of the best free cabs ever. Free cab packs is the God's Cab by Wilkinson Audio. It is it's timeless. It will always sound good. You guys can guarantee that, even though it's been around for a while now, you guys can go get it and be assured that it's going to sound amazing. That sounds pretty solid. Yeah. Oh, that sounds terrific. Oh, this thing's sounding really good. Really, really good. That other guitar just wasn't doing it justice. I'm really, really liking the tone now. It's funny because it's the exact same pickup in both guitars. I mean, it's DiMarzio Evolution. I just love that pickup. So I have it in a few different guitars, and it just, yeah, that other guitar just seemed like the action was fighting against me today, and it was buzzing out in some spots and just wasn't really making me all that happy. This is making me happy now. Chris, can you do me a favor and tell us what the MDS switch does in the shoeless drive? Yes, you're listening to a Balkan ska version of I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I don't know what it is. I've just been on this Balkan ska kick lately, guys. And like I said, you're just going to have to kind of deal. You're going to have to deal with it because I'm going to throw it on this stream because I don't think these bands are going to nuke me for copyrights. Maybe, though. I don't know. There's a lot of like, I don't want to get into it, but there's some like interesting broadcasting cross things coming out of Russia right now. I mean, they might just be putting, I've read that for some things, like you can't watch videos for some bands that are from Russia because they're cut. Interesting. That's very strange. For obvious, I mean, you guys understand why that might be, but it's just interesting. That's a very interesting choice. Nice. It's a bump. Okay, I get it. It's like as soon as you turn that switch on, it's like boom, gent. You have no choice. You're genting, whether you want it or not. You don't want a gent? Too fucking bad. That's it. That's what you're getting. So anyhow, yeah, I really liked it. I will bring it back into, because you're here now, I can bring that back into the shoeless drive pedal. Can bring this back into the chain and throw it in with the sword and the other things. I think I'm probably just going to take the neural amp modeler out today. So I think I'm just going to keep it real with straight up pedals instead of going with pedal profiles. Although, guys, I really want to just like, we did a video on it not that long ago. Got a lot of views, actually, all things considered, as we're not really promoting this place all that hard yet because we're just trying to kind of move along slowly and organically. But like, using the neural amp modeler as a pedal instead of just an amp, like using it with your average, like Jambi or L12X or, any amp sim really, it's pretty sweet. I'm going to be honest with you. It's if you find like a profile that's with the pedal that's set exactly like you said it, I mean, it is remarkable, the results that you'll get. Go ahead. I mean, go ahead and try it. Put the neural amp modeler in front of something like I said, the L12X or Jambi or something else, and just see what you can do. Go download a whole bunch of pedal profiles from Tone Hunt, and then just experiment. And man, we did a stream, and it was, I got some questions, I got some other things, and people seem to dig it. So we're doing another one of those sometime soon. Doomers out there, you have no idea what you've got in your hands, how many fuzz pedals it can produce if you're just like demoing at home and you want to just, make some demos and do some fun things and write riffs without waking the entire neighborhood up with all your cabinets. You know what I mean? Drop Q type guitar tones. You will, Jen! Now! All right. Hold on. Let me get the shoeless involved here. It's like I said, like it's off. Okay, so there's that. And then you click this though, and suddenly like it. Balls. Nice. Oh wait, no. We got to get that gate up a bit. I got to get my level to just calm the fuck down just a tiny bit. Bull! So good. I really want to get an 8-string. I'm not necessarily an 8-string, but I want to get something I can tune way the fuck down. So I'm really considering getting like a baritone. I just don't really like the feel of extended range guitars, but I know a baritone is technically an extended range guitar. I mean, I don't like the feel of, I don't like playing 7s at all. Playing an 8-string is actually quite majestic. I will admit that it is quite fucking majestic. I love playing an 8-string, but I don't know that I would use it all that often. I think I would prefer to go get one of those really beefy, find a really nice beefy baritone, and then just string it up in, you know, A flat or something to that effect. Like something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Frick, that's so heavy. Hold on, let's bring that down the mids. Right there. That's where you parked your car, guys. I'm going to bring that presence back, though, because that is getting a little bit shrill. Nice. It's so fucking heavy. Jambi coming out swinging today. This is 100% free. This entire guitar chain that I'm using right now, the whole fucking thing is free. You have a free gate. Yes. You have free shoeless drive pedal. Yes. Free amp. Yes. Free impulse response loader. Also, yep. You also have 2 sides of what would make a really nice mix. I think I'm just going to make myself some mixes in Libra. If you don't have Libra, by the way, from STL Tones, go and get Libra and make some of your own blends at home. It's a lot of fun. You'll fuck it up a couple of times. You'll get really frustrated with like the weird phasing, tunnely kind of sounds and stuff. But eventually you'll come up with some really nice mixes that you'll use and you'll enjoy yourself. All right. So check them out. And this one right here is just, this is a badass cabinet. God's Cab from Wilkinson Audio, and they have a bunch of free cabs. They used to have some paid cabs too, but now I think they're all free. So good. Head over there, get all their free stuff that you can, and it's good. If you can get a lot of free IRs out there, but not all of them are good. There's one pack, however, I'm going to tell you need to go get it, is the 7 Deadly Sins IR pack. It's still out there. I went and grabbed it. I was able to go get it like a week ago. If you look kind of tough, you look a little bit hard, and you have to click some things, and maybe, you know, there's going to be some pop-ups and some other things you have to negotiate, but it is a giant pack of free IRs that date back to like the classic era of the Sneap forums and all the other things. You guys will enjoy the things that you find in this pack. Some of it's shit. Yeah, there's going to be maybe roughly 20% shit in the whole pack. The rest of it, still good. Still holds up. Still plays. And it's all free. So go out and check it out. All right, guys. 8 people. How are you guys doing? Chat me up in the comments. If there's something you guys want to see, I'm all in. I don't care. Tell me to go playfully go fuck myself if you'd like. That's fine too. I mean, don't be too rude about it though. What are you guys up to this weekend? Do tell. I will tell you. We are up to some fun things this weekend. We have Ron from Ugertone and Loud Stack in here with Guilherme Miranda from Dieth and formerly of Entombed AD. The man just released a NAMM pack with Loudstack, and you guys, I'm going to be demoing this thing tomorrow. It sounds like war, absolute war, and you're going to start seeing these more and more, where I think you're going to start seeing signature NAMM packs popping up here and there. And I think you guys, I mean, yeah, you're going to have to pay for them for sure. They are not free, but the software is free. So occasionally, if you have to buy a pack or two that models things really, really nicely, I would say yes, you should go out and get it. Absolutely go out and get it. I think it comes out tomorrow. Ah! Oh, that sounds good, guys. That sounds really good. I'm firmly telling you, you guys need to go out and get Jambi right here and the Shoeless drive and go and put them together with God's Cab right now. You can get the exact same tone I'm working with, exactly this tone for free. It doesn't make sense how good free tones are. But all you really need to have to do is learn how to build a signal chain. I know there are people out there right now that are probably watching this, or maybe they're going to watch after the fact, that are intimidated by that idea. And whether you want to say it out loud and to be like, you know, when you say things like, well, I prefer to stay inside standalones, that's just telling me that you're scared to build a signal chain, that you're not willing to try to, you know, get over that learning curve, that hump. You'd rather just... I just don't feel like if you're out there right now and you're listening to this and all you do is use standalone plugins, you're not getting the full value out of your plugins. You're not. You're not getting the full value out of your plugins if you're not recording with them and doing fun. There's so much more you can do than just record clips for social media and jam at home. If that's all you want to do with Amp Sims, no judgment. That's all you. But I'm saying that if you learn how to build a signal chain, and with most freeware, that's one thing that's very important. If you want to experience the best freeware that the entire guitar and bass software market has to offer, you really are going to have to learn how to build a signal chain inside of your DAW. There's no way around it. You're going to end up coming into a lot of really high quality stuff. Case in point right here, the Jambi. The Jambi does not come with a boost section. The Jambi does not come... Well, I mean, okay, there's this upper section here you can use to kind of alter things, but it doesn't essentially come with a boost pedal. Okay? It doesn't come with a post effects section built into it. That's okay. It still sounds fucking amazing. It's free. You pay $0. And all it really is cracking open a track and imagining the way that you would chain something together with cables and stacking them instead. It's really, really not a difficult process. And there's a ton of content on YouTube to let you know, for every DAW, no matter which DAW you're working with, there's a lot of stuff out there that can just help you. And you'll probably learn how to do it in an hour or less. You'll be flying and you'll be wondering how you ever lived inside your suites without trying to get outside the box. And, but that's just a fair warning to anybody out there that really wants to get into freeware and find out exactly what's out there and what the best freeware that the market has to offer really is. If you're really wanting to find that out and really wanting to take it to the next level when it comes to freeware, you're really going to have to learn how to build your own signal chains. So I'm just, honestly, it opens up in a different universe, a whole other world of possibilities, like Pedro just said. And when it comes to the building tracks, recording your own stuff, you're not going to be able to record your own stuff with standalone plugins. And I'm so hard parked on this right now. I'm going to go over a few different boosts. And this is the based on the Fortin 33, if I'm not mistaken. If Chris is still here, he could probably confirm that. But being that it's called the 22, it doesn't take it doesn't take somebody that knows rocket appliances, as they would say on Trailer Park Boys, to know that this is based on the 33. I actually was told, I was talking to a black metal guitar player not that long ago, and he told me that his secret to black metal guitar tone is his secret is the fort and grind. And I can totally see how that would be. The fort and grind and the Fortin 33, and as well as you can do something similar with the sword, of course. We've got you covered in here if you go down in the F series. We have the Fortin 33, Fortin Blade, Fortin Grind, Fortin Hex Drive. We've had them kind of, sort of, not profiled, but to kind of explain how we did them. We'll do that when we do the introductory stream when the presets have been added to the pedal. So for now, go back to what I was saying about the black metal guitar player who's saying that that it literally creates that mid-focus, mid-driven, cutting, that visceral sort of sound. And it depends on what you're using it with, of course, and how you're playing, but you can really see how that's possible. So I can program this gate right here to be just as clampy as the other one that I was using. But right now I'm just using it to control whatever doesn't get through the denoiser here. The denoiser is saving the entire stream right now. I'm telling you that much. I have a lot of really weird noise in my environment. And I've had 2 YouTube commenters say that they just singing my praises, like I sing the praises of Jason Sedora for showing me the Bertom denoiser. This thing has saved my life. Listen to it without this, guys. Listen to it without it. Listen to that. And then it all goes away. This is the Bertom denoiser. This used to be, the noise in this apartment almost had me quit recording altogether, because no matter what I did, no matter what I tried, nothing worked to get rid of and all the interference and all the different things. Plus you've got lights going and everything else. And the gate wasn't enough because it wasn't taking all those frequencies away. So the denoiser, you can go and get this version of it for filthy, filthy cheap. I only paid it's by donation, and there's a suggested donation. I donated $10 for this, and I didn't pay enough. I'll say that right now. I did not pay enough. So if you guys are suffering from noise issues in your environment, this thing will shut them the fuck up. It will tell them, literally, like I can't sing any other praises. Listen to it. How is he? Okay, well, I'll be on here for a little bit longer, then we'll hang out. How's it going, buddy? Hi, buddy. Well, we've got our buddy back here from the vet, and he probably smells a little funny. Well, they know their buddy though. He just came back from an overnight stay at the vet. He is not happy, as the vet told me on the phone today. He said he doesn't like us very much. I said, well, he doesn't hiss at anyone. He hates it's not that he hates things. He's just afraid of everything. All right. I haven't been able to find Jason's NAMM stuff yet. I'll be honest. I haven't been able to find it. And I was hoping to find it though before at some point. I haven't really just directly asked him about it though, so I probably should just ask him. I searched up his name on Tone Hunt and I couldn't find it, so he must be out there under something else. See you later, buddy. I will talk to you tomorrow, and we'll chit chat about the other stuff we were chit chatting about today. Thanks so much for being here, Chris from Wavemind. We would literally, just like the old group, we had developers dropping in and out all the time. I think that has probably since slowed down over there. But in this group, on this channel rather, in these streams, we will routinely have guests just dropping in to say hi, and just friends. And yeah, it's going to be fun to have them. In this stream alone, we had Vadim drop in, we had Chris drop in. We had a bunch of people, different people drop in. I see Pedro is still here. We've got Bo. And if you're in those comments, please do say hello. We will not bite, I promise. Man, this is the tone. So basically, guys, what I typically do during Freeware Friday is I over the course of the stream, I build something. I build a tone. I build a full channel and a tone that makes me really happy. And right now, I think I've achieved that. I've really achieved a tone that I'm super happy with. Yeah, it sounds just so crushing. No matter which of these pedals you throw in here, sounds crushing. Sounds crushing. That sounds crushing as well. And let's get the sword in there. Sounds good as well. I'm pretty happy with that. And so I'm happy with all the tone. Everything I'm using in the chain right now is free. And there's just this thing about, we really have to, as lovers of freeware, dispel this stupid myth out there that there's this myth that freeware sucks. Freeware, oh, it's free. How good could it be? And we just have to dispel that. And people don't really understand why freeware exists. Why does freeware exist? Why does someone want to work and put all this time and all these resources and hard work into something just to hand it out there for free? They don't understand that at all. And what if you're out there and you're curious, really the reason for it, there's a few. There's brand awareness. If you're trying to get your brand name out there and trying to reach out to the people out there and say, hi, this is who we are. This is my company. Hello, this is us. Take this for free. It's like a sampler. It's a taste tester. It's like seeing that guy in the grocery store that's got the plate of things that you can just like sample them. And if you like them, you can go buy one. In this case, I mean, if you like their freeware, you can go buy their paid software, which would likely come later. Another good reason why people do this is because it ends up getting them some subcontracting as well. Now, you can have your opinion on subcontracting and what makes a real software developer. Do you need a coder on your staff? Or, there's that argument is out there. People do argue about that. You can have your own views on it. I see it both ways. I see it as being great. A lot of companies will put their stuff out there to attract, like I said, it's a bit of a resume. So, people will seek you out to hire you and make their plugins for them. And that is another reason. There's a number of reasons out there, and they're all good. So never look a gift horse in the mouth. Always try all the freeware that's out there. Is some of it going to suck? Absolutely. Absolutely, some of it's going to suck. Some of it is going to be a waste of your time, but not your money. So that's where it's at, right? Even without a boost, that just sounds huge, gigantic. It's amazing. No, it sounds just, it's superb. There's nothing I can say to complain about it at all. Jambi sounds good. The Forte Boost 22 pedal from Wavemind sounds incredible. Jambi sounds good. The cab sounds good. Everything is sounding really nice right now. Corey Millen! Yeah! Nice to see you, Corey. Yeah. Nalex, the Nalex stuff is quite good. There was just some there was some question as to, I don't know how to really best say this because it's all just completely speculating on behalf of the experienced opinion of others. So I'll just, I'm just going to take the high road on this one. The Nalex stuff is quite good. Some of it is quite good. Some of the UIs were done by Lewin Albani, which is terrific. He does some of the best in the business now, and this was sort of the stuff that he did to kind of cut his teeth in the industry. He did some freeware stuff, and he's still doing some stuff for us as well, which is fantastic. The Nalix Ninja is pretty cool. There was one that I didn't like, and it was like a profile-y type thing. There was some theories about that one that some people had, and the whole thing felt a little uncomfortable. Also, you really liked their Friedman. I can't remember what they called it though. Their Friedman is really, really good. I can't remember what they called it though, and it's geez, I'm gonna have to go get that. Thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna go grab a few of those for next Freeware Friday. I'll pick a few of those back up and put them on this new machine. They were on the old machine, but not this one. So thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that. Yeah, man. VTar stuff is legit. Like, I mean, if you're on Windows and you can really get some great tones out of it. This thing sounds, yeah, there it is. Amplex. There's some theories about Amplex out there that, again, I'm not going to share speculation. If you go and do some reading, you'll find things from, you'll find research that other people have done. There were some theories about Amplex that, again, I'm not going to repeat stuff because it's speculation. So, but I didn't really like Amplex. I liked the Ninja though. I quite liked the Ninja. I quite liked a few of their different plugins. They also have a power amp that's not too bad. That's kind of fun to use. What's their Friedman called? Sometimes free rocks, some free software is really the best it could ever get. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Lewin did the that's right. Lewin did the UI for this as well. And you're right, Vadim, thanks for still being here, my friend. It must be on literally, I can't even imagine what time it is over there. But thank you so much for joining us today. That's been fantastic. We didn't even intend to have like a question and answer period, but we're going to have to plan one with Vadim where it's just like where we get to ask him all kinds of questions and make him the focal point of the stream. Crunchman, thanks so much, Corey. That's very handy. Crunchman is the one I'm talking about. So really, when you think about here, I mean, you were looking at freeware. There aren't a lot of plugins like standalone. I don't know of many plugins out there standalone wise that do the whole Fort and 33 or grind thing. Apart from the sword here, the sword can kind of partially mimic some of the ideal positions, but it doesn't really do it doesn't let you get too customized. Well, I mean, it does, but it does and it doesn't. So, like to have a freeware version of a pedal like this out there, that's fantastic. Oh, wow. Okay, we also have the X drive here, which is a Maxon 808X. And again, there's nothing standalone out there that I know of that's based on that. So boom, again, another really nice freeware thing. And this Chris over at Wavemind really likes his drive pedals. And he told me that, he doesn't mind just occasionally just throwing one out there. And so I think you guys are going to see more free pedals from Wavemind and more really cool free shit. The cabinet section you're going to see being worked on, probably adding some new mics to it over time and some other things. So go get all the freeware that you can, because that's the other thing about freeware is if it's current freeware, the developers are probably putting new updates on it. They're probably taking care of it like Luca does with the L12X and his freeware. He makes sure those are taken care of. They're not just abandoned, thrown to the wind. And, just making sure that that kind of stuff is taken care of. And whereas I think that's pretty cool. There's a lot of freeware developers right now and that they take care of their stuff. And every company in the amp sim industry, except for one, has freeware offerings. There's only one company right now, as far as I know of, that doesn't have a free offering. I'm not going to say the name out loud. It just is what it is. There's only one company that doesn't have a freeware offering. STL has a whole bunch. Softtube has a whole bunch. Audiority has a whole bunch. Brainworks has a whole bunch. Wavemind has a whole bunch. You'd be hard pressed to find a developer out there that didn't have something for free. except for one. That's it. There's just one. Corey, it's nice to have you. Thank you very much for joining us. I tried to find Mitchell. Yeah, you can, though. I had to look as well. Nalix has a new page, and you have to kind of dig to find some stuff. Was there actually something in there? What was actually? Was it actually? Okay. Cool. Yeah. Anyways, it's cool having, and you're going to start getting freeware guys that are looking, specifically looking at the market saying, what doesn't the freeware market have right now? Okay. Oh, I see something. I could do that. And I love that that's the way that they're thinking. I love that that's the way they're thinking right now, because it's like they're trying, you can see that developers are kind of trying to one up each other a little bit and fill all these holes, and we reap the benefits. I love it. We reap the benefits all the time. Hold on. What do you see here? Sorry, guys. I'm looking through a light at the comments. Ah! The goggles, they do nothing. Man, I've been excited. This has been a fun stream, guys. We are going to wrap it up pretty soon. But this has been a really, really fun stream. We had some fun guests. We had some fun stuff going on. We went over a whole bunch of really great plugins today. All of them free, except for a couple of the VTars. But make sure you head over to VTar Amps and check out everything he's got for very reasonable prices to free. Okay? Nothing he has is expensive. Nothing he has is going to break the bank. But remember, Windows only. Make sure you check out what he's got going on over there. He also recently did a kind of, can we call it a collaboration, Vadim, with Ugertone, where you did the dime? Well, I think we can call that a collaboration. Collaboration? Anyhow, he worked along with Ugertone on the dime, their new dime plugin, and I've only heard good things, although I will say, I am ashamed to say I have not yet tried it out, although I'm excited to see and hear what comes of that. I do have a license for it, and I just have to get it installed and give it a go. Keep forgetting. Which pedal? This one here? This is the Wavemind Forte Boost 22 pedal. Is based on the Fortin 33. I had the X Drive here. This is based on, as I mentioned earlier, the Maxon 808X. This is the shoeless drive pedal from Resington and Wavemind. This is based, as far as I know, on a DOD 250, modified, of course. And lastly, of course, we have the sword, and this thing is a bad motherfucker. It is. This thing is great. Not just yet. It's not fully what it can be yet. As mentioned, there is a nice update coming for this that fixes a couple of small things and adds the massive amount of presets that we've created for it. I know you guys are going to like these presets, and these will get out to you as soon as Luca has a chance to do it, as he has there's had some sort of flood at his studio, which is that's tough. That's tough. Yes, it is available for Mac and PC, by the way, a Ugertone's Dime plugin. Dime 100, I think it's called. You guys are going to like it. It's not just a dime bag type plugin. It's... What? Really? Okay. All right. Sorry. Things happen. We got to interact occasionally outside of the stream. So anyhow, today it was fun. Today was a good time. I had a great time going over all kinds of fun freeware. Every single Friday, we're going to try to keep it as close to free as possible. Maybe the occasional sale plug if they've got a sale that's just blowing stuff out at nonsensical prices. We might do a Freeware Friday where we're like, hey, listen, this developer's selling shit for under $10. You got to go get this right now, And no, of course, not paid for by the developer, just something that we wanted. Like we love pushing people towards sales. Who doesn't love being able to get premium plugins at non-premium prices? Everyone should love that. Yes, Glory Hammer. Absolutely. Hoots Force, you're always going to hear a little bit of that as well. Guitar-centric genres are the key here. Guitar focused. Did I answer your pedal question there, Corey? We had a few pedals up today. I think they're all still in the chain. I don't know that I took anything out. I took the shoeless drive out for a minute, but. And another thing I'm going to be doing, excited. I don't think it's going to happen. No, it's not going to happen this weekend, but it's going to happen next week. I'm going to build a new guitar. Not a new guitar. I'm going to be kind of assembling an old 80s Ibanez RG, and I'm going to be putting the Slayer Thrash 18-volt mod EMG 81 fuel guitar. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be putting some pickups into that. We're going to be doing like a thrash stream, like how to thrash and how to get those, tone talk it, and do all sorts of things like that. It's going to be a fun time. That should be next week. So I'm doing 10 streams in 10 days, and this is day 1. Not tired, not even a bit tired. I got through Christmas. I did almost 30 days straight at one point in December. And by the way, if you're looking to see any of our pre-YouTube live streams, any of the practice stuff, we did tons of them on our Facebook page. If you're yet to get on our Facebook page, jump on there. Go watch some of the old stuff. It's just the same quality. It's the same type of stuff we're doing, but we did it a bunch over there prior to taking the show on the road. So thank you so much for joining us on this fine day. I'm going to get out of here and go and spend some time with the recently brought home sick cat that we have here. Got to go do some papa duty, cat papa. And I will see you guys tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to have Ron here with Gilharm Miranda, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of things. We're going to be talking about dirty HM two-tones, his time in Entombed. We're going to be talking about Swedish Buzzsaw. We're going to be talking about all kinds of different things that have to do with they kind of surround those two guys and the companies and the different things that they get up to. So I cannot wait to bring that to you. And guys, it's going to be a good time. The next 10 days, if you see me streaming, jump in. There might even be multiple streams in multiple days. Hoping to do a Doom stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you have something that you would love to see us stream on, and we haven't done it, and obviously I haven't even scratched the surface of content yet, but if you have anything that you'd like to see us stream done on, you think it would make for a really good stream, just let us know. I will give you full credit at the start of the stream that this was your idea, and that you helped us out with some content topics. Okay, so if there's something you guys want to see, remember we're one small team. We don't have, we can't read everyone's mind. So if there's something you want to see, all we can do is listen, and all we can do is say no, right? So you never know. Reach out to us and see if we can get something done for you. Thank you, Vadim. It's been really nice seeing you here, old friend, and I will be jumping in to your inbox there at some point to talk about something soon. Thank you for sending your amps. Thank you for letting me demo this stuff. It's been a real slice today, and yeah, Bo said it great. Thank you to everyone. We're starting here, guys. Remember, we're starting way down here. We're working our way up slowly and organically. One user, one subscriber, one follower at a time. And that's how we want to do it. Organically. You end up with a really good, solid base that way. And I think that's the only way that you can build something proper, any kind of community. And we're glad that you guys are here with us. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next time. My challenge for you guys, as it will be every single Friday, get out there and download at least one. I don't care what it is. One new piece of freeware right now. The second this stream is over, if you're not going to bed immediately, if you're not in that time zone where you're like, Jesus, I got to go to sleep, I want you guys to go and download one new piece of freeware right now. Whether it's the Forte Boost 22, the analog rack delay, whatever it is, get one new thing. Okay? That's my challenge for you guys. I will talk to you guys next week. Let me know in the comments next week. What did you guys download? How was it? Was it worth me taking a look at? Anytime you guys find something new, also tell me and tell the team about it. We will demo it like this. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow.